Hello everyone! The cat's been fed and it's time for another edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Rollcase TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of trucking, hauling, sweating, snoring. Hopefully not snoring. I'm tired. It's warm in here today. I'm drinking hot coffee to wake up. Probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, let's get the game loaded. Get started here. Slot 2, that's the one we want. I wish there was a way to name these saves, not just slot 1, slot 2. Devs, if you're watching, you're not watching. I don't know. I've been getting mystery likes on my YouTube videos. When I say mystery likes, I mean likes from people that don't leave comments that I don't know. I mean, I leave likes on videos that I don't leave comments. So I don't mean anything by it. I'm not saying, hey, you can't leave a like unless you leave a comment. No, please, go ahead. Leave all the likes you want. Or leave a dislike. That's fine. Leave a comment, even if it's a negative comment. That's fine too. Oh yes, that's where I left off. For those of you watching on YouTube, you just saw the last episode. Well, maybe if you haven't, go watch it. It's awesome. The last episode was awesome. Somehow I managed to recover this vehicle. I'm working on the mud wrestling task. This is about finishing up here in Alaska, and get myself reoriented here. What's north? What's south? Yes, the vehicle is yeah, it's down here by this lighthouse, right? And the only way to get to it, and it's like down in here. It's a little Scout 800, and you have to get through all these rocks and everything and retrieve it, and it's really monstrous and hard. But I think you're supposed to use a nice skinny scout vehicle to get it, and I didn't. I used the biggest truck in the game, the Zix Mastodon here. I gotta highlight something else so I can zoom in on this. Okay. Yeah, so you can even see on the map how large the thing is. So yeah, here we go. I got this baby through all of that. Unbelievably. I put the thing in the trunk. And oh, if you don't know how to put a scout vehicle using the Russian crane easily, watch my last episode. Isn't necessarily easily, but you know, I don't think my timer bots are going, so I have to say every half an hour or so, CrinklesMusic.com. I'm legally obligated to say CrinklesMusic.com. Give him credit. Let's see, Exclam Music and Twitch chat. There we go. Anyway, I love his music. He's got more music. I need to start. Anyway, why don't we get started here? I'm like chatting forever. Trying to get people to watch at least 30 seconds of the video so that I can get a view count. Anyway, so yes, I'm almost done. I have almost done with the task. I have mud wrestling and Cousin Cletus to do. And originally I took this vehicle out so that I could do Cousin Cletus. And I thought, well, I'll do mud wrestling along the way, because it's kind of like along the way. And then, yeah, oops, this is the wrong vehicle for Cousin Cletus, or for mud wrestling. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and deliver this thing first, because I don't have room for the oil barrels now. So, yeah, let's go finish this up, deliver this. I don't think I have to climb any more mountains to get there. And then we'll go finish up that last task, and then we'll do some contracts. And I'm also going to do some cleanup work. I got some trailers and stuff. In case you're not familiar with the series, easy mode, 100% playthrough. Easy mode primarily is a tongue-in-cheek reference to it's not hard mode. It's just a normal mode playthrough. But also I'm using these OP massive OP paid DLC vehicles because it took me 200 hours to get through Michigan the first time, and I don't want to spend 200 hours doing it again, trying to wrestle with the vehicles that you do in the game. So that, and the fact that I spent a few hours grinding out levels at the start of my adventure. So and 100% playthrough means you get to see everything, except for the few hours I spent grinding out levels that I didn't stream. But everything else has been streamed and is put up on YouTube. But the main thing about 100% playthrough is I strip bare. I stripped the resources. Oh, my bot came up finally. I strip the resources everywhere out of the maps. I deliver everything. I sell all the trailers. I gather all the cargo, even that I don't need to deliver. So yeah, everything's clean, 100%. All the tasks, all the contests I do. I try to get gold on all the contests, but I know I can do it in Michigan because I did it before. Other places, if I don't get gold, I don't get gold. If I get close to gold and miss, I'll try it a second time. I'm not going to sit here and try to do the same contest 14 times in order to get gold. As long as I get it off my map, or off my task list, it's still on the map. Can't get it off the map. As long as I'm on my task list. Can't get it off the map because I'm playing in easy mode. Anyway. Downside of these vehicles is they're slow. They're big and they're heavy. This is the Zix Mastodon. You need to buy the Mastodon DLC. Spend the $3-4, whatever it is, US. I don't know what it is in other currencies, of course. Because I'm an American and I don't care. We're the entire world. That's a joke, obviously. I'm a very international person. I've actually visited other countries. Canada counts. I've been overseas a couple of times for business. Is this it? I'm here? This map is so small. Oh, wait. Oh, I was going to take fuel out if I could. Because I'm getting low on fuel. Oh, well. Yeah, I got the car out. I figured you could. Now I'll check under the hood and let them know all about the very expensive damage they've done to their vehicle. Thanks. Oh, he's going to fix it up. Is that the idea? And he's going to charge them? Yeah, and you're giving me 1,200 buckaroos for my silence. I'll take it. Yeah, boy, I didn't even think about that I should have taken the fuel out. Not that I need the fuel. I don't even know if there was fuel. I think there was. I don't need fuel, but yeah, I spent a lot of fuel just trying to get that thing out of there. I'm glad I didn't run out. Actually, I can't run out because I've got my, I've got like 68 gallons of the thing. Oh wait, that's not Cousin Cletus. That was the other thing. Okay, Cousin Cletus. Let's pick up these oil barrels. There is a fuel station along here somewhere. Fuel station here. Yeah, see, I was gonna pick this up along the way back from the whatever, but I didn't. Anyway, is there a fuel station along the? I think I pulled out all the fuel trailers already. Except for the semi-carrier. Well, yeah, that one's by the fuel station, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I did. I took a bunch of these back already. Okay, let's go gather some bros. Where do these get dropped off? They get dropped off here. So one here, and there's 3, I think, right? No, it's just 2. Oh, okay. Well, that should be pretty easy. I might be able to get all this done without dipping into my fuel reserves. And then I can just recover if I want to refuel. There's no trailer store here. Smithfield Dam. Oh, there's a trailer store right at Smithfield Dam. I'll go get everything done right there right now. I guess I didn't need to necessarily put a waypoint there. I will zip into Smithfield Dam, go to the trailer store there, just to refuel and repair without having to use up my repair resources in my truck. I've got 68 gallons with me, which is probably enough, but... my kitty cat ate good today. Except he didn't eat all of his wet food. He eats powder. He used to be not eating well because he gets a little bit of laxative powder. Make sure he's regular. And he's an old man cat. And on the map, let me show on the map. I want to make sure I always show on the map. It's one of my pet peeves that people don't show on the map. This is where I am, where I'm going. Not everybody has the map memorized. Yeah, he wet his kibble. My roommate helps out. Wet his kibble, puts powder on it, and he doesn't. I'm part of it, and he seemed to like the wet powder whenever we struggle with him to eat it all. So then just started him on some canned food, which is bad for his teeth, but he's old and his teeth are good now. So sneak in there. One is I gotta turn around. Not warmed up yet. So yeah, canned food. He's like, oh great, canned food, yummy, num num. And then now he's like, he can't eat an entire. So we only give him 1/8 of a can mixed in with the powder, and he's like, oh, I smushed it all around the plate. Dad, can you scrape it all back together for me so I can eat it easier? And Dad, of course, says, sure, because you're my whole life. Anyway, but yeah, he didn't quite eat it all today. Because Dad's a sucker. Okay. Repair from, no, not from the trunk repair supplies. I wish I could refill the trunk repair supplies from here, but we don't get any of those things until, is it into the expansion seasons, or is it, in Russia, are there repair places where you can replenish your repair things? I don't remember. Anyway, fuel. And everything else here is good. Okay. Now we sell the trailer because it's easy mode, and that's how we refuel in easy mode. We buy trailers, we sell them back for the same price, because the trailer stores are not very bright. They have an infinite return policy. 90-day return. They have a 90,000 day return. 90,000 isn't that many, is it? 90 days, so 90,000 would be 3,000 months. No, so that's 300. Yeah, I guess that's long enough. I mean, hopefully I won't be playing this game for 300 years. I'm old enough. I don't want to live 300 more years. All right, and back to. Do I need a No, I just got, it's just 2 oil barrels, so I don't need a trailer. I have my usual pretzels here because I always skip lunch when I'm streaming. I stream early afternoons. I miss my old man nap. My old man cat gets cranky. Sometimes he gets rambunctious and wants to play just when I'm about ready to stream because he senses I'm going to be spending some time ignoring him. And he's a cat, and cats are not to be ignored. Okay. Let's get this laid out. But anyway, he ate all of his kibble today, and he's not getting fed for another 6 hours. I gave him a little extra. Okay, so I'm gonna learn my lesson and not try to go through the rocks. Although these rocks look pretty easy compared to the other mess. Yeah, like I said, if you missed last episode, or if you're watching on stream, you're watching the VOD, depending on when you're watching it, the old VOD is still there. The VODs stay up until, stay up for, oh yeah, there's this, that's this thing. You have to back in and get the crane. These are in inconvenient spots. To make sure this is far enough away that I realize that's the place to turn. I have to trigger while I'm going there. Yeah, the VODs would still be there, but of course everything is on YouTube. youtube.com/@RollCaseTV. This is, let's see, what episode is this? 86, so episode 85 I highly recommend. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Oh no! I have to go through more rocks. This doesn't look as bad. I hope this isn't as bad. The best way of doing this so I know to turn here while I get there. Always want to make sure you set the waypoints past the intersection, otherwise I get to the waypoint and it's like, okay, now where do I go? So finishing up this task and then going to take a look at the contracts, get those. I still have some of the big contracts to do. Oh, this is the real challenging one. But you can back up onto this rock and throw barrels out. And then these are all doable, I think. Yeah, I think this is all doable. I mean, after getting it done last time, I'm just gonna go lay out the entire map here and get this all picked up and delivered in one swell foop, as they say. Where am I dropping this off again? There. Okay, so I have to get back over to this. Got it. Got it? Ugh. Inconvenient. Okay. You know, these are some of the rocks that were a bit of a challenge, but not as much of a challenge as these other ones I had to go down to get there, so. I do like this music. It does get monotonous listening to it for 6 hours, the same 4 tracks, so I am working on, I have bought more. I'm going to get the playlist expanded here some for the background music. I'm not using the game background music because, you know, licensing and stuff. I want to make sure. Crinkle's music is, can I get rid of Yes, good. Crinkle's music is it's not an open license, but when you buy the music, you do have license to use it as background music and whatever you want, stream or video or whatever. The only restriction is you have to give him credit, one, CrinklesMusic.com, and two, you can't just like set up a stream that has nothing except his music. You have to kind of like, you have to add your own content to it. But yeah, it's a pretty good license. It isn't free. You know, this kind of music isn't free. It's very good. But it's not copyright restricted in that sense. You're not going to get tweaked for it. All right. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go save Cletus. His oil barrels. There's probably no saving Cletus. Cletus Bob. Everybody's Bob here. I've decided. Cletus Bob. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is, I am streaming this in the U.S., Minnesota, and streaming this the day before Memorial Day here in the U.S., so it's a long holiday weekend here. I'm an overtired guy, so what do I know from long weekends? All my weekends are long. Long and busy. I'm streaming all the time. When I'm not streaming, I'm working on cutting up my streams for YouTube. Mine's still... No, I don't have my lights on. I have my lights on. Oh, I didn't put my beacons on while I was going through the rocks and recovering that vehicle. It's a recovery task. I can put my beacons on when I'm recovering. Oh well. I'm not slowing down for nothing. Because I'm slow enough in this vehicle. The vehicle isn't... If I take off all the heavy extra stuff I have on the vehicle, I can get it to move pretty reasonably fast. But obviously this isn't a fast vehicle, which is why I have the other vehicles. Oh, I was starting to mention this. This is the Mastodon. This is the Zix Mastodon. You need to buy the Mastodon DLC to get it. And then I also have the Razvani Hercules, which is a DLC. Another paid DLC. As my scout vehicle, which I like a lot. And but because of the limitations of those, I also use the Jeep Wrangler because the Hercules... I keep doing that, going in the wrong direction. No. Turn the stick the right way. I get disoriented easily. It's not an actual wheel, you know. I'm playing with controller. Sure, I can't go into trailer mode because I'm not carrying a trailer. Should be enough. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good enough. So I use the Jeep Wrangler because I can't carry a trailer and I need something that can carry a scout trailer. And then also I have the GMC Brigadier, which is a lighter truck that's faster than these for some of the tasks contests. Those anchors all get on good ground. Good enough. But one of the disadvantages of this truck is it uses the weaker Russian crane. But there are secrets to using it. One thing is you want to do is you want to get it raised up before you actually attach to the thing. Kind of try to get it in much position as you can. And then use the winch, because the winch is mightier than the crane. If you try to carry up, now this isn't that heavy, but if you try to carry heavy stuff with the extended crane, if you try to lift it using the bumpers, lifting it with the crane extended, it's actually going to not lift. In fact, it might lower. But if you use the winch instead, you can get it to raise itself up. And then when you go to turn it, it can sometimes also start to go down. But if you've got it winched up good, then you're fine. You get it winched raised. If you raise it up enough with the winch, then you're fine. Now, what I like to do is just drop it because I can't. That. Oh, pack the cargo first, so as not to imbalance your truck. When you restore the crane, you might lose the cargo. Another tip, because I'm all about the tips. Because I'm an experienced player. I've been playing the game for at least a month. If you want to learn tricks and tips, I'm not the person to watch. If you want to laugh at someone fail, then I'm the guy for you. And not just at this game, pretty much any game. Let's see. Let's move the time. Because it's easy mode, I can change the time, make it a little bit brighter for those of you watching on video. I have the brightness turned up. If I turn it up too much, it just washes everything out. So I have it up about as high as I can without it getting washed out at this time of the day when it's a little bit foggy and it's bright. Everything gets washed out. And then it's also hard to see on with the YouTube recompression. This game isn't too bad as far as the recompression. Because it involves motion, it's not perfect, but it's a replay of a stream on Twitch at 1080p, and then posted to YouTube at 1080p. But because it's a stream, there could be some compression, recompression, bitrate issues, which I don't have the ability to increase the bitrate streaming right from the console. I used to have the ability to adjust the bitrate by itself, but now there's just a drop-down menu on the Xbox Twitch app. So I've got it up as high as I can get it. For games, I play Civilization 2 nights a week on stream. Release those daily at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. This releases daily, or weekdays at 12 p.m. U.S. Central Time. And Civilization is great because you're not driving around. Don't even notice any loss of resolution. I'm currently playing the scenario on Civilization. Hold on a second, I need to take a little hydration drink here. I'm very bad at keeping myself hydrated while I'm streaming. And I got a long stream. This is just the start of a 6-hour stream. Usually 6 hours. Usually around 6 hours. Try not to go longer than that because it's feeding time at the zoo. But, okay, where am I going? I gotta check the map. Am I really? Yeah, I really am supposed to go through the trees there. Okay. Into there. It looks like it's a road, but it's really just a trail through the trees. Does it get to be a road when I get through here? Yeah, it's sort of a road. And, okay, that's the rock we need to get on there, right? The other rock. Oh, gonna go into drone mode here. Problem is, they put this vignette on here, and it's really drives me crazy. Field of view. What is the one I want? Aperture. Is that it? Oh, depth of field. One of these helps. By default, it gives, you know, it's not, oh, it's in the fog, that's why it's so blurry. Okay. This is, in most games, it's like this. You can do a cheat to see. Yeah, this is closer than over there. So I want to get on that rock right there. In most games, if you're stuck in the truck, you can just, but it has a photo mode. Like Forza, you actually have a drone, or Forza Horizons, you actually have a drone you can use. But other games, you know, if you go into photo mode and then move your truck or your vehicle, whatever it is, isn't necessarily a truck. Anyway, that's a hot tip I learned a long time ago. Navigating through these trees with this truck. It's not as bad as trying to get last episode, trying to get that Scout 800 out of here. That's for sure. I think. No, wrong. See, this is also why I struggle, because I hit the wrong buttons. Turn it this way. This way. Actually, I can go pretty straight from here. No, I did it again! Arrgh! Can I just get to it from now? Okay. This way. This way. That should be good enough, I think. Oh, wait, I didn't wait till the anchors are down. Yeah, I can reach it. Get it as far over here as I can. Okay. Now, use the winch. Luke, use the winch. It's slow but effective. You would think that using the winch would also pull the arm down, right? When it's scraping against all these trees, or all these rocks. But as long as you don't move the crane, you just use the winch. It's like the physics engine doesn't realize how heavy it is. I mean, it shudders. It tells you that it's struggling, but until you try to move it, you don't have to pay. You don't pay for it. And drop it. Oh. All right, here we go. Now, unfortunately, that dot is going to stay there, right? Oh no, that's where I'm going to go. Except I'm going to go there. This through. Right? Around the trees. Hopefully. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of an issue, but not as bad as yesterday. So, hopefully not as bad as yesterday. Oh, look at that. I can go through that tree. I don't even have to winch to get around that tree. Oh, it's this way, right? Yes. All these wigglies, I didn't follow the road perfectly on my waypoints. And I don't have these roads memorized on this map. The only map I really have roads memorized on is the very first one. And even then, it's not perfectly memorized. I had a subscription drive going on YouTube, not on Twitch. I don't care about Twitch subscriptions. You have to pay for those. But trying to get up to 100 subscribers, and I made my 100 subscribers, and the deal was I was going to set up a Discord once I get to 100. And I've got a Discord, but it's not public yet because it's not finished yet. I'm up to over 125 now, but by the time I get to 500 subscribers, I'll have that Discord ready. Someone was going to help with it, unfortunately. They were not able to, so. Doing it on my own has been taking me a long time, but it'll get done. But I did improve the video quality. Got 100 subscribers. Went from 720 to 1080. Now it looks even nicer. Now you can watch me fail in high definition. Oh, this is not the vehicle for this. Actually, I mean, you need a vehicle with a crane, so the idea is there isn't a good vehicle for this. The best vehicle for this task is a scout with a crane, which there isn't one in the game. You have to go over. You have to go over this route. Get over. I don't want to dump the cargo, but that's why we use this vehicle, because look at that. Who needs to squeeze through the rocks and you just drive over them? Let me get this delivered here. And then I'll probably take a break and then the YouTube episode. On Twitch, though, it'll just the first hour. Taking a break and then coming right back. And then we do some contracts, multi-map contracts. That'll be fun. I've done all the contracts all the tasks in the first 3 maps and all the contracts that involve just the first 3 maps. So everything else that I have to do is going to involve Drummond Island. But it's going to be like the super order task, which is massive and long, or contract, which is massive and long on various maps. All the maps. And then I'll just be doing some cleaning, picking up trailers that I haven't been able to pick up. Trying to clean up the trailers along the way. There's going to be trailers yet that I'm going to need to. Whatever cargo, whatever trailers I can use that are on the map to do the contracts, I'll use them. And I've not. The only trailers that I've sold off so far are ones that I could empty and have emptied on the task. But at some point there's going to be trailers that I didn't use the cargo on, and I'm going to have to take the cargo off of and sell. And then we're going to be out of here in less than 100 hours, I'm hoping. Half the time it took me. I don't know what my hour count is, because I didn't really check, and there's no real way to check. Because I also play on my other... although I hardly ever play on my other... on my other save file. I may be playing on it more between Michigan and Alaska on my playthrough here, just to get more familiar with Alaska. Although this is pretty much a blind playthrough. I don't know. Let me check the contracts. Is there a contract where I have to... I'm thinking about picking up that service trailer just so I can drop it off somewhere. But... yeah, that doesn't involve... I don't think that involves any kind of repairing anything. I don't know how many contracts have repairing stuff, and I can't look at those. I'm just looking down wood harvest, winter stores, essentials. Yeah, some of these actually probably don't involve Drummond Island necessarily, but I need to do them before I could do the others. So yes, there's a lot of contracts to do. Okay, I am gonna pull this service trailer back, I think. Although I'm not really at a... I'm really not going back to anywhere. No, I'm not going to, because I'll probably restore back to the garage once I get here. Oh, is that the other Hercules? That's the other Hercules. The pink lady. Alright. Can I put it in a more convenient place? I'm actually going farther off the beaten trail. It's pretty close to the main road right now, so I'll leave it there. Gotta kick the clutch, get that speed going. Speed demon. Get around it. The only one of the downsides of this vehicle is the tires stick out enough that you can really get trees stuck between your axles if you're not careful. I had to recover this vehicle in the past because where am I going? I've had to recover the vehicle in the past because I got it stuck around a tree, and no amount of winching would get it out unstuck. Treat now it breaks. Now that I've passed the point where I can where I'm gonna have to back up regardless. Almost there. Almost there. Alright, Cletus. I don't know where Cletus is right now, but I got his goods. Oh, wait. That was close. I was already on probation here. Serves me right for trusting a knuckle dragger like Cletus Bob, right? I owe you big time. How can keep paying child support? Oh, great. Okay. He may not. He may be dragging his knuckles, but you might be. Never mind. Yes, I will accept your money. Thank you for asking. All right, I'm going to stop the engine here, and then look around and figure out what I'm going to do next. But I'll be doing that in the next YouTube episode. So if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to take a couple-minute break here and be right back. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at 12 o'clock, noon, U.S. Central Time. So, yeah, either way, I will see you then.